Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, dropping you. Like I said, don't hate me. Dallas Cowboys mock draft 68.0. Listen, this is an all NFL 32 team draft channel. I've dropped 5 mock drafts, all 32 teams, round 1. And I'm going to wait until Sunday. And then I'm going to put out mock draft 6.0 for all 32 NFL teams. All right, listen, people. Don't throw stones at me. Don't throw tomatoes. We are at Dallas mock 68.0 already. Now, I can be like all these other Dallas blowjob dudes and put Ashton Gentry at pick 12 because he's going to sell a lot of jerseys. But what fun is that? And I've said it since May, running back is one of the deepest positions in this draft. Do I think Austin Gentry has tremendous talent? Yes. I also think there's like 29 other running backs with great talent in this draft. In this draft, you're going to see quite a few undrafted free agent running backs even make teams. So, listen, man, I'm trying to find positives for this kid. Ding, ding, ding. Stupid music you hear, right? Pick 12. Dallas tried trading back. They couldn't. He's been the topic pretty much the last 48 hours. And I'm doing my best to try to find positives with this kid. Like I said, I'm throwing out all different players because what fun is listening to a guy like me, a handsome man like me with a good beard, talk about the same players every mock draft. Hello, that's why we do different ones. And listen, I'm trying my best with this kid, but at pick 12, Dallas drafts Shamar Stewart, defensive end / D tackle, Texas A&M. 6'6", 290. The kid is chiseled. He's definitely looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane. That's a phrase. I'm showing you my age. Like I said, I'm trying to find a lot of positives with this kid. Got a giant bag to go to Texas A&M. In 3 years, he's consistent. In 3 years, he averaged almost 2 sacks a year. So he had 5.5 sacks in 3 years. This past season, he had 1.5 sacks in 12 games. Like I said, I'm trying my best to find the positives. He had 33 hurries. And that's a stat that Dallas loves throwing out at everybody. Oh, we paid Tank Lawrence. So, yeah, this is this is a great comp. Oh, Tank Lawrence got $100 million to stop the run, but he only got 3 sacks a year. So if you were happy with Tank Lawrence as, one of your edges, that he probably made $150 million in his career, you'll be happy with Shamar Stewart as your edge. Perfect comp. But this kid, perfect comp. So Dallas fans will be happy with him because he'll get the hurries, but he won't. Listen, man, like I said, this kid's either going to blow up and be a great pick or he's going to be a bust. But Jason Pierre-Paul had about the same sacks, but he did it in 1 year in college. Pick 44. And we could all see Dallas. Dallas needs two safeties, my man. They ain't got none. Jalen Reed, safety, Penn State. 6 foot, 210 pounds. He had 98 tackles. Yeah, that's right, man. 3.5 sacks, 3 interceptions, 3 passes defensed. Why might you say only 3 passes defensed? Nobody threw at this kid. Someone this morning asked me, not this morning, this afternoon, asked me like a ball hawk safety. I would comp this kid to like an Earl Thomas type of kid. He's a ball hawk, but he will come up and run down. And, he will come up and, play between the tackles and stop the run. But Jalen Reed, safety, Penn State at pick 44. Safety is a need. You can't tell me it's not, man. So we're recapping. We got Shamar Stewart and we got Jalen Reed for Matt Eberflus. Yo, his pitches are rough, bro. He looks like somebody that's like Schottenheimer's picks are rough, bro. He looks like somebody that has a fetting habit, man. I don't wish that bad on anybody, but he looks like he walks around Kensington a little bit, just his appearance. At pick 76, I don't think he's going to be there at 76, but I've liked this kid since May. Anthony Belton, 6'7", 350, offensive tackle, NC State. He played left tackle this year. He's played left tackle the last few years, and he's also had right tackle flexibility. In my opinion, him and Wyatt Mullins from West Virginia have looked really good at the offensive tackle position so far at the Senior Bowl. It's a very, very, very below average offensive line class. So, bro, I told you guys, we got spoiled the last couple of years, but it's a very, very below O-line class. So if you want one, you better get one quick, because I know, I'm high on Banks from Texas, and I know a lot of people are too. I don't even see him being there at 12 when Dallas picks. I truly don't. He's flying up, and Campbell is going down. Now we have to wait a while because we gave away our 4th-round pick. But this is the depth of running back. At pick 150, Dallas Cowboys select running back Ollie Gordon out of Oklahoma State, the forgotten man, 6'2", 230. This year, he only had 880 yards and 13 touchdowns. Oklahoma State was horrible this year. Horrible. If you would have put Ollie Gordon behind Texas's offensive line, he'd have 2,000 yards. If you put Ollie Gordon behind Notre Dame's offensive line, he'd have 2,000 yards. If you put Ollie Gordon behind Alabama, Georgia, Miami's offensive line, he would have had 2,000 yards this year. Last year, in 2023, he was the Doak Walker Award winner, and he had 1,800 yards and 22 touchdowns in 2023. Like I told you, Oklahoma State was horrendous this year. And that's the value you're going to get at running back on day 3. That's why just me, I'm not picking Austin Gentry at 12 because it's a crazy amount of running backs this year. Another example, pick 170. Yo, let's be honest, man. Dallas needs 3 running backs. They're not going to sign Rico McDowell. And I wouldn't either. I would put that money somewhere else. I would put that money into a defensive tackle or a linebacker or a safety. There's no need. You can draft 2 running backs and take one in undrafted free agency, or you can honestly come out of this draft with 3 running backs. But at pick 170, Old Miss transfer, he played for USC. Jaquavius Marks, 5'10", 210. He had 1,200 yards, like I said, playing for USC, who went, in my opinion, who went up in competition going into the Big 12. He had 1,200 yards rushing. He's 5'10", 210. But this is what I really like about him. He's slippery, man. He also had 47 catches. So what have I been telling everybody since the beginning? I want to come out of here with a big back. I want to come out of here with a speedster. And I'm also cool with coming out of a third with, a third round back. Listen, some people laughed, but we went into the season with running back and defensive tackle being the worst positions on the team, and it showed. So if the draft is strong in these positions, why not throw a few at it? I don't want to hear, oh, they're all going to come, their contracts all going to come up at the same time. Cut the shit, bro. It's a running back by committee league, man. Besides Saquon and the big kid from Baltimore Ravens, I have so many names in my head. My brain is fried. Next one, I got to flip around. I pick 172. It's Aeneas Peebles, defensive tackle, Virginia Tech. 6'1", 300 pounds. He played 3. I think you throw 15, 20 pounds on him. Let's be honest, bro. Maxi Pad weighed 310, and he was all one tech. He had 30 tackles, 3 sacks this year. He's 6'1", 300, this kid. Bro, he's 3 Thanksgiving meals away from playing one tech. But I'm bringing him in for 3. Fifth quarter Cowboys in the house. Yo, thank you for jumping in the chat. Listen, man, don't anyone look for me the 3 days of the draft. I'm telling you, I'm ordering wings and enjoying it. I will go on at nighttime just to do a quick review, but yo, I'm shutting my phone off and everything. I'm just joking, but I'm going to enjoy the draft, man. All right, pick 175. Coming at you again with another defensive tackle. He's a legit one tech. Howard Cross the third, Notre Dame. He has the genes. His father was a tight end for the Giants. 6'1", 300. He plays bigger than that. Listen, I give you the good, I give you the bad. He's one of the 6-year guys. Yo, legit, Notre Dame had 3 D linemen. No wonder they played Ohio State for the national championship. Bro, so many of their defensive players were 6-year players. But Howard Cross the third, 6 years college football because of that C word. 6'1", 300, plays bigger, and you could bulk him up, definitely. You could put another 15, 20 pounds on him. He had 27 tackles and 4 sacks. In my opinion, he had better 2023 tape. That's my opinion. Where I just think he did. But he has the genetics, he has the genes, and He produced, like I said, the only thing is like you can nitpick that he's overaged, 6 years of football. But because of that C word, there's a lot of people with 6 years of football. Next kid, pick 188. Like I said, I messed these two up. Listen, man, what is our tight end position? We really don't know. It is a strong, very strong draft at tight end. So I could have put anyone's name in here, but like I said, I have to put different names because this is mock draft 68.0. What fun is it talking about the same people? And you're probably going to get another 100 mock drafts out of me for the Dallas Cowboys. Luke Lachey, tight end, Iowa. His dad played in the NFL, I believe, for the Redskins. I believe his dad was a left tackle. Big kid, 6'6", 250. Listen, we all know Iowa puts out offensive linemen and tight ends. And this year they got some linebackers, defensive tackles, safeties, and a good running back coming out, Caleb Johnson. Listen, he only had 28 catches for 250 yards this year. Don't be down on him for that. He has very, very, very soft hands. Iowa plays a very, very, very conservative offense. So if he got thrown the ball more in the red zone, he would have much, much more production. But Iowa produces offensive linemen, tight ends. Last pick, 211. I drafted our third defensive tackle. Listen, man, SMU Mustangs, yo, their D line was legit. And I learned that 0 week. I'm like, giving you this guy already. Jared Harrison Hunter, 6'4", 300 pounds. Bro, he plays like he's 350. Yo, SMU has like 2 to 3 monsters on the inside, man. This kid's, like I said, 6'4", 300, 42 tackles, 7 sacks, 1 INT. Came out of here with 4 D linemen, 2 running backs, an offensive tackle, a tight end. I mean, pretty much covered our bases. But like I said, I can't talk about the same people every day. So each draft has to be different. Like I said, I'll be throwing out 100. So recapping real quick, round 1, Shamar Stewart, trying my best. All the tools are there. Rocked out, 6'6", 290, 33 QB hurries. But Dallas fans should love that because that's how they justified paying Tank Lawrence $150 million during his careers. They don't care that he only had 1.5 sacks. He had 33 hurries. So Dallas fans will be happy. Round 2, Jalen Reed, safety, Penn State, ball hawk, legit ball hawk. Round 3, Anthony Belton. Bro, he's just a beast. I've been blowing him up since the summer. And ironic, he's high up there now. What do I know, right? But call up the channels, man. Call up the Gooch and ask him these questions in September. He'll be like, oh, I haven't even started. I haven't looked. But it's ironic. Draft time comes around and you're a draft guru. Not in my world, my friend. Ollie Gordon. Bro. Round 5, man. 6'2", 230. That's sick value. Jaquavius Marks, man. So underrated. And he is legit coming out of the backfield to catch balls. What does Dak do when Reed 1-8 there? Fucking deer in the headlights looks. Dump it off to him. We went Aeneas Peebles, defensive tackles, Virginia Tech. Then we went who's 6'1", 300. Then we went Howard Cross, a one tech, Notre Dame defensive tackle. Then we went Luke Lachey, a tight end, Iowa. And the last pick was another defensive tackle, Jared Harrison out of SMU. Yo, let's be honest, man. We're going into this. We're going into this free agency and draft with zero running backs on our team. Zero. I don't even count Deuce Vaughn. He counts like a half a person because he's like 5'4". Who are our defensive tackles? Mozzie Smith, Maxi Pad. That's it. Our edges are going to be Sam Williams and Micah. We have to come out of this draft with like legit at least 3 defensive tackles, at least 3 defensive linemen, at least a minimum of 2 running backs. You can make a case for 2 safeties. Yo, I'm predicting 2 to 4 wins, bro. There are legit so many needs, and we have more needs than draft picks. So I think for mock draft 68.0, I did a decent job. And like I said, I'll be dropping probably 100 more. Who else is dropping a Dallas mock at midnight at 0033 hours? Well, that's what it is for me. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. Like I said, I felt guilty. I dropped 5 prospects earlier. Sunday, I'll be coming out with a mock draft 6.0, 32 teams. Tomorrow, I'll be going over the Senior Bowl again. And then tomorrow night is the East-West Shrine game. And then after that game's over, I'll be coming on and probably doing like an hour show with a lot. I'll have a list of notes, man. Thank you. Thank you, fifth quarter. Also, boof, almost forgot, man. Everybody sub and subscribe to the Frisco Report. They usually do their shows Wednesday or Thursday. You got Cowboys Corner. He comes on Saturday nights talking crazy. We got fifth quarter Cowboys. He comes on Monday nights. Then he comes on Friday nights, Freaky Fridays. Got Cowboys Champs, bro, OG. Cowboys Fiend, another OG. Then we got 1980s Cowboys. Yo, he played college ball. He knows his shit. He's an OG. Sub and subscribe to all those channels. Also, we got Eshawn, Hollywood's newest up-and-coming actor at Paladonian Films. Dot Production. Boom.